She doesn't want to be here. Oh, my phone's going. So I've already moisturised my skin, and I'm going to go straight in with this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion Natural Glow Enhancer. So I used to use this all the time, but I don't know, you know, like when you just keep forgetting to pick up products. But this is so gorgeous, so I want to try and use as many products prior to putting on my foundation to create a like really good base glow before I go ahead and put my foundation on. And any powders, I want to try and stick to using a lot of wet products today. From like, I've been watching loads of like little Instagram story clips of like makeup artists, and it's like just ultimate glow goals. So that's what the plan is. So now that that's on, I'm going to go in with my favourite Lumi Magique Healthy Luminous makeup, and take a couple, 3 pumps on the back of my hand. Sorry, let me just grab my brushes. And then I'm just going to buff that all over using my usual Nancy buffed base brush. And yeah. So I've buffed all that foundation in, and then I just padded over with my beauty blender just to take away any like stripy marks from the brush. And then I'm going to go straight into my eyes, and I'm going to go in with this P. Louise base. So this is like the second time I've used this. The first time it was like, you know, when you're like trying to create a look, like I picked a picture on Instagram and never ever posted the video because it looked crap. But it was the first time I used this base, and I wasn't too keen on it, but I think everyone loves it, and I've been really struggling with my Urban Decay one. It's been awful, and it's just making my eyeshadows look patchy. So I'm going to give this a second go, and I've got this in shade 0. I'm just going to take that on a Morphe concealer brush, and I'm just going to pad that all over my eye base, I guess, whatever you call it. I'm going to go straight in with this Makeup Geek eyeshadow called Cocoa Bear, and just use that in my crease basically. I do want this to just be quite a simple eye look, more about the skin. So I'm then going to go in with a bit of a mix of... Actually, not a mix. I'm going to go in with this Makeup Geek in the Spotlight and just take that all over my lid. Now that we've done the eyes, I know they look a bit boring, but that's the look I'm going for. Not boring, and more like editorial glow glam. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Fit Me foundation and just apply that under my eyes as per usual, and buff that out using my sponge. I've concealed. I'm not going to powder yet because I'm not done using my cream products, and I'm just going to take a few drops, like pumps, of this Sephora Radiant Luminizing drops, and I'm gonna, oh, there we go, I'm gonna buff that into my high points, everywhere I would usually put highlighter, and I'm just gonna take that on my highlighting brush. I'm then going to take my Revolution Conceal and Define concealer in shade C14, and I'm just gonna cream contour, basically. It's not that confusing. Why am I acting like it is? I'm just taking that on the back of my hand, then buffing it in so it's not on one spot on my brush, and then just lightly sort of working that into where I want it, as opposed to dotting it, letting it dry and then having like dots of contour, which I don't want. Just to clean up those edges, sorry, just to clean up where maybe some of the contour had blended a bit too far down, I'm just going to take a bit of concealer on the back of my hand, and then this Real Techniques eyeshadow brush, and just sort of re-carve out the underneath. For my brows, I want a real big bushy brow look, so I'm just going to brush through, use my Anastasia dip brow, and then loads of brow mascara to really bush these babies up. Now we're going to move on to powder products. So first things first, I've just gone over my under eye concealer using my Real Techniques, and then I'm going to powder that ever so lightly, slightly lightly. Honey, I don't care. And just going to take a bit of that, pat it onto the back of my brush, and yeah, just pad the inner corners really. Maybe a bit just there, through my centre of my forehead, and a bit on my chin and my laughter lines. For powder contour, I've been loving, sort of not using anything else other than my Imagination palette, so gonna go in with that. Why do I always struggle to get it open? And using Warrior, that centre shade. Now that I've set my under eyes, no, I'm not looking at the camera, just trying to find a brush. We'll use this UK MUA and Cocoa Bear again, and just take that on my lower lash line. I'm then going to just grab my go-to blusher in my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to take that on that same brush I contoured with and just lightly brush some blusher on my cheeks. Just go in with one of my favourite highlighters ever. This is the Goddess of Love highlighter. It's the I Love Makeup, you know, like Makeup Revolution, all those ones, and this is Goddess of Love. Just going to go ahead and take that on my Real Techniques highlighting brush, the same one I used for my cream contour, cream highlight, and just buff that onto my cheekbones, nose and upper lip. I've gone ahead and done my mascara using my Benefit Roller Lash, and now on to the most exciting part, which is going to be using this Bronzie's freckle stencil. So I'll show you what it looks like. Just opens like that at the back. It says, what looks better than a sun-kissed freckle face? Girls. Literally my favourite. Don't worry if you're not naturally blessed. Here at Bronzie we have the answer. Finally. Pop our stencil over your face. Apply your chosen tan product to achieve a long-lasting, cute as a button finish. Directions for use. Simply place the stencil over your face and nose. Apply your Bronzie mini tanning mitt applicator, gently wiping the stencil to achieve a desired result. When you want to remove, just use our Bronzie mini exfoliating mitt to cleanse and remove the tan. So I was gonna do this using fake tan, but it came this morning and I was just too excited. So I wanted to use it, I thought, using just like a brown powder and rubbing over it. So here's what it looks like. So it's got all these, it's like really natural shaped like little holes in it. And I saw the girl on the tutorial sort of use it like this and places it around. Obviously I thought like that, but it's just a bit of an awkward shape to hold, but I'll definitely do that for the ones over my nose. So I'll zoom you in, and I might take Can't Deal out of this Imagination palette and see what that looks like at first. So you can see these are the little holes. I'm gonna start this side and yeah, apply my freckles. Take this, probably like that, and just buff over. Sorry, I'm trying to look in my mirror at the same time. Okay, let's check. Oh my god! They look really cute. Wow. Get rid of those ones on the base of my cheek. So that was easy enough, just brushing away, yeah, using my foundation brush. Hasn't seemed to have moved anything or applied like a colour I didn't want, so that is good, and I shall carry on. So this is what it looks like with the powder. I did put a few, oh my gosh, I love it. I think it's definitely, it's like a, I don't know if you can hear that material. So it's almost like where the oil from the foundation and stuff, because I'm not really a powdered person, it's sort of lifting it off a bit, but you can definitely see where I've put it, and you could go in harsher, but I think it would, you probably see it more in a picture and in real life than it's showing up as much on camera. So maybe I'll like insert a picture after this of what it looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with my favourite K-liner in Cocoa K and just gonna line my lips. And I do quite like the way this colour looks, so I think I'm gonna stick to my Laura Mercier Pink Pop lip gloss and just put that all over. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed following this tutorial. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next one.